Shalom Uvrach, and welcome to the weekly piece on the Parsha from Torah Giants on Chumash, written by Rabbi Rabbi Goodman, the Rabbi Emeritus of Yisro Rockaway. Sit back and enjoy.
Welcome to Torah Giants on Chumash. I'm Steve Geller. Rabbi Goodman, I'm certain with a smile on his face, brings down a Rav Moshe Shimon Zivitz, the pre-Yechezkel, on the beginning of our Parsha. There are 15 references to Yisro in this chapter, Shmos 18. In 13 of them, he's called, with or without his name, father-in-law. Only in Pasuk Tes and Yud is he called just Yisro. In Pasuk Tes we read, Vayichad Yisro, and Yisro rejoiced over hearing all the adventures and miracles of Bnei Yisrael. However, Chazal tell us that this really means he broke out in goosebumps when he heard of the calamities that befell his Egyptian friends. Chazal take the root of Vayichad and they read it Chadudim, goosebumps. What evidence drove Chazal to such a conclusion? Also, as we'll see, Moshe's first encounter with Yisro, Moshe seems entirely oblivious to his wife and children. When one has an unknown son-in-law, he does not boast of his daughter's good fortune, but when that son-in-law becomes world famous, the father-in-law basks in the glory of his son-in-law's reputation. More than that even, he seeks personal recognition by his fortunate connection. With this principle, we can answer our questions. In Pasuk Aleph, Yisro, the father-in-law, hears what God did to Moshe and Bnei Yisrael. Pasuk Beis, Yisro, the father-in-law, takes the family to meet Moshe. Pasuk Hey, Yisro, the father-in-law, and the whole family come to the desert, and in Pasuk Vav, he sends a message, I, your father-in-law, am coming to you, and by the way, your wife and sons. Moshe hears this message, so Pasuk Zayin, he goes out to his father-in-law, kisses him, and enters the tent. Yisro alone is getting glory. Moshe's family is only in the background. Pasuk Ches, Moshe tells his father-in-law all that befell the people and how Hashem saved them. And Pasuk Tes, Yisro rejoiced. But why not father-in-law? Chazal see here a diminishing of Yisro's glorying in his relationship to Moshe. Something has soured, hence the goosebumps. Yisro mourns for his Egyptian friends and sees Moshe as part of the reason for their destruction. Yet in Pasuk Yud, Yisro bravely makes the obligatory statement of praise to Hashem for saving Bnei Yisrael from the Egyptians, but not praising the fact of their destruction directly. Now they're out of the tent, and once again, Pasuk Yud Beis, Yisro reverts to father-in-law as they publicly celebrate a festive meal with Moshe's father-in-law as the guest of honor. All of this goes to his head, and the next day, the father-in-law starts giving Moshe advice on how to handle his court. For the balance of this chapter, his name is omitted, and he is referred to only as father-in-law. Despite the fact that it is good advice and well taken, Moshe realizes that there is now a potential of dad pushing his way into all decision-making, and so the chapter ends with Moshe sending his father-in-law away. The Hebrew verb used here is vayishalach, not vayishlach, and it's usually associated with driving out, which strongly implies that Moshe is not looking forward to Yisro's return, contrary to Chazal's interpretation here. The opinion that Yisro was not expected to return again is also found in the Sefarim on this pasuk. I happen to be honored with having my father-in-law living with us, and I was all ready to sit down and tell him this piece before recording it. You know, a little joke disguised as Torah. But then I realized somehow I've become the father-in-law to amazing spouses of my kids, so I decided not to tempt Hashem's Mida Keneged Mida. This unique and entertaining insight into the relationship between Moshe and his father-in-law is why, as always, you should like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. They give you this handy share button right below to share these videos with your friends and family on WhatsApp, text, or the social media of your choice. This will ensure that none of you miss another amazing treasure from Rabbi Goodman's life's work, Torah Giants on Chumash.